It's at this point of this game that the story opens up a bit. You're given several leads to pursue, and you'll need to find all of the leads in order to continue the story. So it's not like you have a choice and you go with the choice and you live out the repercussions. It's more like, which side characters do you have on any particular mission? But there's still a couple last-minute things to do in the Citadel, so that's going to be probably the focus of this episode. Kind of cleaning up the ends of those missions, as well as finding the leads for the next ones. Now, as for the Council's attempt to take care of their rogue Spectre, I suppose they have this new person, but it doesn't really seem like there are any other Spectres in this universe. It just seems to be you, Saren, that guy that was killed, what was his name, Nalius or something? Didn't even make it past the first mission in the game. There doesn't seem to be that many Spectres in the world, which, on one hand, I would imagine there probably aren't. I would imagine the Council does not have that many well-trained super spies ready to go at any minute, but it seems like for the context of this game, there's just the one. Ooh, and actually, before I head off too far away, this guy might actually have something to tell me, because I can leave the Citadel soon.
No, I'm waiting to speak. Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
Who told you I was a Spectre?
I'm a senior officer with the Alliance. I knew about your candidacy before the Normandy was sent to Eden Prime. My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
Is something wrong, Admiral?
I'm getting stonewalled by bureaucratic assholes. Nothing new. Maybe you can help me, Shepard. One of my recon teams was investigating some strange activity out in the Traverse. We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check it out. Suddenly it's a restricted area. But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
I'll find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander. I was running out of options. I'm gonna stay here and see if I can find anything out through official channels. Won't hold my breath, though.
Another side mission. If I had to guess, it's been a while since I've played the game. Oh no, this bench. It was odd. Am I trying to? It's like the collision between Shepard and this bench really gets funky on that one bit of side. Is it just that side? No, yep. Yeah. It is just that side of the bench. Okay. If I remember correctly, the team has been killed by a Thresher Maw. One of the most boring fights that you will see in this entire game.
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
I'm Commander Shepard. I am always in the
Not just
Traverse.
some soldier. I'm a Spectre.
A Spectre? I heard they were thinking about letting humans into the ranks. About time. Well, that means you can go anywhere you want, right? Even out into the Traverse? My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Those are both bad.
Neither one of those options leaves a lot of hope.
I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
You
If
know,
your brother's still alive, I'll find him. Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
a lot of people have that fist pounding motion. But like that was just hilarious because, like, I just talked to Admiral Kahoku, and I'm like, "How do you know I'm a Spectre? How did you know?" And he's like, I get all the proper channels. I'm an Alliance diplomat. I know what's going on. I know the chatter." And then I walk to the other side of the room.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
And I just walk over to the other side of the room, and I'm like, "Oh, the Traverse, you say? I'm Commander Shepard, and I'm a Spectre." Yep, that queued up a side mission. Let's see if I can resolve the dispute with the Hanar now that I've got extra points. Using my slightly zoomed in sprint ability.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
You're breaking the
The CSEC
law.
officer is just doing his job. You're causing trouble.
This one is too humble to suggest that the CSEC officer is personally biased. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Yes.
I don't care about your intent. You're making all Hanar look like troublemaking zealots.
This one does not wish to prejudice the listeners against the Hanar.
You Hanar deserve what you get. You're either too snobbish or too stupid to follow simple rules.
This one will obey. It does not wish to prejudice other species against the Hanar. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
So apparently this version of Commander Shepard is racist against the Hanar people. I guess that's the price you pay for being such a renegade.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Somebody needed to set that thing straight, and it obviously wasn't going to be you.
You have already demonstrated your ability. I acknowledge it, and I will learn from your example. Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Well, you don't have to travel too far to report to your superior. Commander Shepard is right here. Let's see what else we got. So there's... Gotta go there. I gotta go talk to the consorts. And I also believe I have to go down to CSEC. So...
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time?
Ah, this is the guy who wants the body of his wife back. Samish Bhatia.
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia, Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
A lot of people want my help these days. What makes you special?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
They really like that fist-pounding motion.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
And when he pointed to his left, what he really meant is actually right behind you. And the bar behind you, and not to his left. He's not very good at giving directions.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Stop
You can cut the
stealing
red tape for a grieving
corpses.
husband. I want you to release the body of Nerali Bhatia.
Commander, nothing would make me happier. I'm afraid, though, that it's not quite that simple. Serviceman Nerali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think that her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nerali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks.
I.e.
Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
They're just, they got her body, like, just strung up. They got some Geth weapons, and they're just shooting at her dead corpse with them. Just to see what happens.
I'll tell Samesh. Next time you cut up a dead soldier, at least tell her husband the truth.
That was just the reaction we were hoping to avoid, Commander. But if you think it will help, tell Mr. Bhatia the truth. Perhaps he will understand. Please let me know if you have any other questions.
See, I wasn't intending to grab him and pick him up by the collar. But, yeah, that's the way of Mass Effect dialogue. Sometimes you don't quite know what you're gonna say until you say it.
Has any progress been made with Mr. Bosker? Will he return my wife's body?
Tests?
They're
They're
running
running
medical studies on
tests?
Nerali. That's why they won't release the body.
Tests? They're holding my wife's body for tests? My wife served the Alliance faithfully. She gave her life for humanity. And this is how they repay her.
Samesh, right now, more people are going to die unless the military runs those tests.
This isn't about them. This is about my wife, the woman the military killed.
This is war. People die. If you want to keep that to a minimum, let them run those tests.
You think I've not given enough? Don't speak to me of duty. My wife is dead. I just want her to come home. I miss her so much. Let them run their tests. Let my wife save lives so that others are spared the loss I feel today. Goodbye. Thank you for finding me answers.
You know, it sounds like Commander Shepard really cares about getting those tests done. Even though those tests will lead to no actual measurable results. Oh, wait. Elcor is in the next room. Zelton.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
I've come to talk to you about your little problem.
Curious, what do you know about the consort and her relationship to me?
The consort didn't reveal your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving, I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Here, this should be proof enough for you.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
Just make sure you leave Shayera out of it from now on.
Agreed, most assuredly. It is clear that the consort was blameless. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
So long.
Farewell, human. Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
Apologize.
This is correct.
Do not listen to my Volus compatriot. It was a good thing you did, regardless of your intentions.
Now the big question is, what was that Elcor's secret? What was that mysterious thing he didn't want people to know? Find out tonight at 9. Okay, it seems as though I found another bug in just this one session. Shepard seems to be unable to let go of her invisible gun. She is ready and armed to fight all sorts of imaginary villains.
Yeah, ever since Fist took over, I don't go anymore.
Most likely it'll probably be fixed the next time I get into a cinema and get out. Nope.
It was
Yeah.
a long time ago, though. I barely remember. What drew you back to the Citadel and to the console?
Or does she always hold her hands out like that
It may sound
when she's
strange,
unarmed?
but I simply felt
Let's find out.
that's not strange. Many of us have felt the same calling.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Elcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
I'm glad I could help.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart.
When
I
choosing
also have
between
one more
I'm
thing
glad
to
I
give
could
you,
help and no
if you are
problem,
interested.
I chose no problem, and she said I'm glad I could help. Okay.
What are you offering me?
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see the sadness behind your eyes. It tells a story that makes me want to weep. Pain and loss, but it drives you, makes you strong. It is that strength that people are drawn to. It is why you lead and others follow without question. You will need that leadership in the battles to come. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
You have quite a gift, Shayera.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Elcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you. Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
I largely forgot her words, so, What were her words again? She just said some. Yeah, no. Is it a bug still, or let's say we switch to pistol, because pistol has that. Okay, now she's back to her regular jog. Alright, let's go to the CSEC. I believe I have some items to collect. From the requisition office. And now that I think about it, I also have to talk to... No, I also have to follow that hacked gambling machine.
One sec, looking you up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
Who wants to know?
Just checking for CSEC records. I can only sell goods to authorized personnel. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Whatever.
Just show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
I believe I cannot afford them, which is okay. At the moment, I can't really afford much of anything. Then we have the quest for the keepers. The untrustworthy pair.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorban?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jolid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorban, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorban can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Alright, so go to Stratus, go to Sparta. There's the Citadel. What harm could there be in talking to Conrad Werner? You might have to hear his voice. Oh yeah, Emily Wong. I believe she's going to be nearby the casino anyway, so I'm just gonna hop over there. Ah, there she is.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
Shepard's been taking down crime in the Citadel. Hand over fist.
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
You owe me
I
all.
had to kill people for these discs. They're worth more than you're offering.
I didn't tell you to kill Fist. But you're right. I suppose that I did ask you to help me, so... Here, this should be more than adequate. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
I love this place. The crowds, the action. It's great.
Now, how do I... go to that section of map? To save time, I will just cut to when I get there.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Yeah, that's some pretty fast reporting. I just gave her the discs minutes ago, and she's already gone through all of them and come up with a summary and presentation. Or maybe she just told her boss that she had everything, and then now she's on like a big crunch deadline for when she actually needs them. Alright, so it's actually taking me right over here.
So how are you liking your posting at the academy?
It's good. Busy, though.
Looks like they bounced their signal off a relay. I'll trace the new signal.
I think this has 1 or 2 steps from here. And it will end with a rogue AI trying to collect enough money to install itself on a ship.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Another side quest. Enemies everywhere. And another signal source.
Relay. Whoever it is, they're somewhere on the Presidio.
More specifically, right back there. Not too far off. Now, I believe this rogue AI sets off a proximity bomb.
This is it. I'll see if I can find out where those stolen credits are going.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
Or not.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
Crap. I thought we were tracing credits, not hunting an AI.
You could simply walk away. However, given organic prejudice against AIs, I would be naive to trust you to leave peacefully. Hence my alignment of core systems to enable a self-destruct sequence. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
This rogue AI has been playing way too much Detroit Become Human.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
Yay! Victory is mine.
The ambassadors have this beautiful park to relax in, but most of them are too busy to ever use it.
My people used to have an embassy here, but after we created the Geth, we were no longer welcome.
Alright, now let's go down to CSEC. Acquire our ship, the Normandy.
Spectre?
Or maybe
Hello,
we'll
Spectre.
talk to her first.
I have a business proposition for you.
I've got plenty to do already.
Of course you do. But this would be easy work for you, and I pay extremely well. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
Okay, so is this bug number 3 in one episode? This timer bar just won't go away?
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Now, if I remember correctly, she's basically a crime boss herself, and she just wants you to off the competition. I don't remember if she just betrays you at the end. And that timer bar is still there. Interesting. Let's see if I can get rid of it just by saving and loading. Okay, that worked. Yes, this way. No, not this way.
The Quarians endangered the entire galaxy when they let the Geth break free. I hope your people are properly contrite, Tally.
As the Turians are properly contrite for releasing the genophage upon the Krogan.
You're assuming that sterilizing them was a mistake.
Now, that is a strong question. Is sterilizing the Krogan a mistake?
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
This isn't right. The Normandy belongs to you.
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Also, that kind of makes me wonder, does the Council not provide their own Spectres vehicles, modes of transportation? Does the Council not even provide weapons and gear, salary? What kind of benefits do I get from being a Spectre? I still, like, everywhere I go, it's where people don't want me to be, and I end up getting into firefights. Why did I become a Spectre in the first place? Is it just an honorary title?
What kind of leads do we have?
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
Anything else?
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll take care of Saren. You take care of the political fallout.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Luckily, I have no questions, so I'm just gonna go on. Let's give him...
Yes, Commander?
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Hold up. Do I get to inspect the Normandy now? To get more codex entries that I won't be reading?
The Normandy combines the best of Alliance technology and Turian engineering.
When I first arrived on the Citadel, I spent nearly 3 hours being questioned by the officers here before they would let me enter the wards.
And the thrusters. Alright, let's take off. Let's leave the Citadel and begin the hunt.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Stand by, shore party. Loading in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew?
Everyone's behind you, Shepard. Except for the Joker. Except for Joker here. He's kind of in front of you and to the side.
Crew, this is Commander Shepard.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit.
This is the most important mission any of us have ever been on.
The fate of an entire galaxy is at stake. We will stop Saren no matter what the cost.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain's not here. I'm in charge now, Joker, and time's wasting. Get this bird in the air.
Yes, ma'am.
Or get this bird into space? I would say that's kind of an outdated expression. And now, to explore the galaxy, to go to worlds we never thought possible, filled with reading, diameter lengths, gross weight. For you see, our galaxy has billions of stars. Each one of those stars could have many worlds. Every world could be home to a different form of life. And every life is a special story of its own. So long for now.